Welcome, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Rambling Psychic Podcast. So, today we're going to pick back up on our series where we're looking at the compatibility for each sign with the other signs. So, today we are on Scorpio. So, Scorpio, a fixed water sign ruled by Pluto and traditionally Mars, is known for its intensity, passion, and loyal nature. Scorpios are deeply emotional, intuitive, and often drawn to the hidden aspects of life. They value trust, honesty, and depth within relationships. So, here's a look at Scorpio's compatibility with the other signs. And let's start at the highly compatible signs, or we'll call them the best matches. And we're going to start with Cancer. So this is a highly compatible and often deeply emotional match. Both are water signs, sharing an intuitive understanding and a need for emotional security and deep intimacy. Cancer's nurturing nature can soothe Scorpio's intensity, while Scorpio's loyalty provides the security that Cancer really craves. They're both highly intuitive and can understand each other without many words. I like that. Alright, so Scorpio and Pisces, another excellent water sign pairing. Scorpio and Pisces share a profound emotional and spiritual connection. Pisces' gentle and empathetic nature helps Scorpio feel safe enough to reveal their vulnerable side. Scorpio provides grounding and protection for the dreamy Pisces. They often have a highly intuitive and a very passionate connection. Alright, so next we're going to move to Scorpio and Virgo, Earth. So while different elements, Virgo and Scorpio can form a very strong and complementary bond. Virgo's practical nature and analytical mind appeal to Scorpio's desire for depth and understanding. Scorpio's intensity can help Virgo explore their emotional side, and Virgo's can bring stability to Scorpio's often turbulent inner world. They both value loyalty and can be incredibly supportive of each other's goals. Alright, so next is Capricorn. This is a powerful and often successful pairing. Both are ambitious, disciplined, and value loyalty and commitment. Capricorn provides the stability and structure that Scorpio secretly craves, while Scorpio's intensity and determination can fuel Capricorn's ambitions. They understand each other's need for control and respect each other's boundaries, often forming a power couple, much like the Emperor and the Empress when I do tarot. Okay, so Scorpio with another Scorpio. A double Scorpio pairing can be incredibly intense, passionate, and deeply understanding. They share an unparalleled depth of emotion, loyalty, and a strong sexual connection. However, the challenges lie in managing their shared intensity, possessiveness, and a tendency towards power struggles. If they can learn to trust deeply and navigate their shared shadows, this can really be an unbreakable bond. Alright, so let's move into some moderately compatible signs. Taurus. So Taurus is Scorpio's opposing sign on the Zodiac wheel. Taurus and Scorpio have a strong magnetic attraction, often leading to a highly passionate connection. Both are fixed signs, which means they are loyal, committed, and can be stubborn. Taurus offers stability and sensuality, while Scorpio brings depth and transformation. The challenge lies in their shared stubbornness and possessiveness. Both can be resistant to change. If they can learn to compromise and respect each other's needs, they can build a strong and enduring relationship. Alright, so Scorpio with Aries. Both Scorpio and Aries are traditionally ruled by Mars, bringing a shared intensity, passion, and a competitive spirit. This can result in an electrifying and exciting connection. However, Aries is direct and impulsive, while Scorpio is more strategic and secretive. Aries might find Scorpio's possessiveness stifling, and Scorpio may see Aries as too superficial or reckless. They can be a power couple, but they need to learn to channel their combined strengths constructively rather than in power struggles. Okay, so Scorpio and Leo. This pairing brings together two strong, fixed personalities who both enjoy being in control. Leo seeks admiration and attention, while Scorpio craves depth and privacy. Both are incredibly loyal and passionate. The potential for power struggles here is high, as neither one wants to yield. However, if they respect each other's strengths and find ways to share the spotlight, their combined loyalty and determination can lead to a powerful and enduring bond. Alright, so let's look at Scorpio and Libra. This can be a challenging but potentially growth-oriented match. Libra seeks harmony, balance, and tends to avoid conflict, while Scorpios thrive on emotional depth and isn't afraid to confront difficult truths. Scorpio might find Libra superficial, and Libra might feel overwhelmed by Scorpio's intensity or possessiveness. For this to work, Libra needs to be willing to dwell deeper emotionally, and Scorpio needs to appreciate Libra's need for lightness and just honesty. I don't know what I was going to say after that. So let's look at some really more challenging compatibilities that will definitely require more effort and understanding. The first one would be Gemini. This is often a difficult match due to their fundamental differences. Gemini is intellectual, communicative, and values freedom and variety, while Scorpio is intensely emotional, private, and seeks deep commitment. Gemini's lightheartedness and tendency to fit between interests can feel superficial or untrustworthy to Scorpio. Scorpio's intensity, possessiveness, and emotional demands can feel stifling to the freedom-loving Gemini. Trust issues and communication breakdowns are very common with these two. Alright, so let's move into Sagittarius and Scorpio. So Sagittarius is adventurous, optimistic, and values freedom and blunt honesty, while Scorpio is intense, private, and deeply emotional. Sagittarius' wanderlust and need for independence can clash with Scorpio's desire for deep commitment and control. Scorpio might find Sagittarius too superficial or lacking in emotional depth, while Sagittarius might feel bogged down by Scorpio's intensity or jealousy. This pairing requires a lot of compromise and the acceptance of their vastly different approaches to life. Alright, so Scorpio and Aquarius. Both are fixed signs, meaning they can be incredibly stubborn. Aquarius is intellectual and values independence and unconventional thinking, often detaching from emotions. Scorpio is intensely emotional, private, and focused on deep transformational bonds. Scorpio might find Aquarius emotionally detached and too focused on the collective, while Aquarius might find Scorpio too possessive, intense, and emotionally demanding. This match often involves a battle between intellectual analysis and emotional needs. Interesting. So, as always, remember that Zodiac compatibility is a general guide. Individual personalities, your unique birth charts, your moon signs, your rising signs, the conscious effort that's put into a relationship are far more significant in determining long-term success. Even the ones who have the most challenging chances, let's say, can still make it work. That's the thing. You can still make it work. But this is giving you a great outline of some shared interests. And I feel like that's the key, like the shared interest, but also learning from each other. So I'm going to let that be, but I want to thank you as always, and I will see you next time in Sagittarius's reading. I love you guys. Bye-bye.